Good morning, everyone. This is Tony at Kayaks and More coming to you. Got a build and some stuff to show you today. It's been a little while, but we are going to work to try to get content out on a regular basis, at least every week or two, or every month to you. We've got a customer build that we started. I want to go over that with you and show you that. It is on the NuCanoe Unlimited. It was in the red, white, and blue color, really sharp boat, which NuCanoe and all of our kayaks being USA made, the red, white, and blue color just really dear to us. And if you'll notice on the side of it, it says Popsicle too. I know to me as a child, when I saw this, I thought of the old Superman popsicles, and our customer actually already has one of these, and this is their second one, so they have aptly named them Popsicle 1 and Popsicle 2. So we'll start at the back, which this has got the NK 180 on it, super motor, just really pushes this boat well. The NuCanoe mounting system for these is just second to none. It's great and utilizes either their hand control steering or foot control steering, which this boat's got, that we'll get into in a minute. We've got that. We always try to use this a Harken type pulley, something number 15 or a 20. That extra mechanical advantage really helps in lifting this motor. It's a lot harder without it, although the NK 180 is not a heavy motor. That distance, it's really hard to lift otherwise. And with this quick connection, when you get somewhere and you want to take this motor off and put it up, simply pull this pin, unhook your ball joint connector, and this whole thing comes off. So I mean, it is just really super quick and easy to have it on and then take it right off. So that really helps there. It gives you a mechanical advantage there. We come down with another carabiner type clip and anchor it to one of the Yak Attack eyelets. Really works well. Which we just got a simple type Atwood battery box, which we've got this one powered. The NK 180 is a 24 volt trolling motor. So we've got it paired with the amp, 24 volt, 50 amp hour battery. Does a great job pushing this boat down the water. We've also got you've got a good investment right there, money wise. We've got the Yak Attack battery mount on there that really helps if you did flip this boat, which is a chore, believe me, but if you did, you've got something to secure that battery to where you don't lose it and have to end up scuba diving to get your battery back. Also, and one thing that we see in lithium batteries that I'm really like to point out with the amp is the quality of charger. This is their 10 amp charger for their 24 volts. Just a really good quality charger. Some of the other brands out there, the chargers don't seem to be hardly as good a quality as they should be. So shout out to Amp there for the quality of the charger. And getting away from the kayak a minute, but I would be really remiss not to point out this Orion 25 quart cooler. Man, I mean, it just really pops on this boat. I mean, pretty amazing. And there again, another quality made in the USA item from Orion. But just a really quality USA made roto-molded cooler. And compared to a lot of the roto-molded models out there, the Orion has got a really good price point on them. That's another item we carry here at the shop. Which the NuCanoe Unlimited is known for that 360 swivel seat, the Fusion 360 swivel seat, just a great seat. Easy to get up and out of when you're in the boat and stand up and set back down. And with the stability of the NuCanoes, you can turn it and sit sideways on this thing. It's just amazing. What's on the NK 180, the Newport Controller, which you've got 3 sets of numbers here. Your first set of numbers shows your volts. fully charged, that's going to be about 26.7%. Or 20.7 volts. Your middle set of numbers is percentage of throttle that you're using. Your last set of numbers is the watts. One thing I will also mention, which that helps you keep up with where your battery's at, you've also got, if Wade can zoom in here real quick, underneath your top number, you see a D, okay? If you're using a lithium battery, this mode button, hit that, and you see Li. So lithium. You need to have that set or it won't read your battery properly in a lot of cases. The D is for, just a regular lead acid or AGM type battery, and the Li is for lithium. Sometimes you will see your percentage of throttle. You don't get 100%. If that's so, just take your Newport owner's manual and it shows you how to recalibrate this throttle. There's several little steps to it, but it's really simple. I do it all the time. Believe me, you can too, okay? Which we've got this mounted on the Yak Tack throttle mount, great mount. To me, it's the only system out there to mount them on, just a super system. Here, what you've got your big wheel pulley and your cleat from raising your motor, and even from down here, you can see how easy that is to raise that by having that one pulley back there and giving you that mechanical advantage. I mean, that mechanical advantage is something you really need to lift this motor. One of the things that everyone loves about the Unlimited is the big open deck space. But some folks say, well, I don't have any in-hole storage. Well, NuCanoe thought about that. And they've got the Gear Pod, which is by far one of the biggest aftermarket accessories that we sell for the Unlimited. So it gives you some good dry storage. The way the lip on this is built up and your drains, you've got a really good dry storage. So the Gear Pod is definitely a great accessory for this boat. You simply loosen 2 bolts. Pull this baby out, carry it in the house with you, the garage, whatever. Just a really super, a really nice little addition that was well thought of. This also, you'll see, which all of your newer accessories coming from NuCanoe has got the new spin knobs on them that are great. You know, to me, it's the little things in life, and these new knobs are just super. They're wonderful. They make the ease of taking stuff in and out so much better and easier. Which on the NuCanoe, you've got they were kind of the one that came out with these to start with, and we've got other brands out there now that have them. But your rigging plates, to where, for example, we put Yak power systems in a lot of our boats for nav lights and interior lights and things of that nature. You can mount your stuff right on these plates, bring your wires through there. Let's say in a year or two you decide, well, I really don't want that. I want to go back simple. I want to paddle, or you're wanting to sell your kite to upgrade. You can just pull all of that off, get you some new covers and put right on there, and it's just like you've never had a hole there. So a really neat thing, and the piece de resistance of NuCanoe, you know, and there's not a perfect brand out there, okay? Out of all the brands that we sell here in the shop and all the kayak brands out there, you know, you can go through them and you see pros and cons in all of them. But when it comes to foot steering, NuCanoe has knocked it out of the park. I mean, their single foot steering system is by far, I think, at least the best thing out there. You know, I can't hardly get to it over here, but the 1 foot steer this thing completely. I mean, it's awesome. Just by far, I think, far superior than any of the dual foot steering. And it's just that simple. Great turning radius. I mean, it is just, it's great. You just don't beat it. Got the one cable back here, and you know, to unhook this thing, that, you know, unhook your controller up there, pull it back. You can take this motor and put it up, you know. I mean, it is just amazing. And this whole quick connect system, let's say I decide, hey, I really want me, and we'll show you one of these in a future video, but let's say, hey, I want me a Motor Guide XI3 with GPS, okay? I want a bow mount motor. So you go with that. Most of the motor guides that we sell and put on NuCanoes, even though you have GPS steering and remote control steering, we still put this foot control system on them. But instead of having a motor mount back here, you've got a rudder, okay? Fastens right on here the same way. And it is amazing. And like I said, we'll show you one of those in a future video, but you can just set that motor guide straight, set that speed down, and take that foot control, and man, you can hit a bank and cast and catch fish all day, and it is completely hands-free steering. So another great quick connect system. Like I said, you can go with motor mount, you can go rudder, that's up to you. So you know, when you get this system put on your NuCanoe, you know, man, it is so easy to change and adapt. You know, unlimited is kind of the name, unlimited, because of the unlimited possibilities. You know, they could have called it the adapter too, because this boat is so adaptable. I mean, to, you know, be it paddle, pedal, you know, there again, if you put a pivot drive system in this, you decide you want to pedal. There again, it all mounts to this same system, which with a pedal drive, naturally you would go, unless you've got more legs than we do, you wouldn't need that hand steer, but it's such an adaptable system. It's just unbelievable. So thank you for coming with us on this little walkthrough today. You know, a brand that we're very proud to sell and service here at Kayaks and More. So give us a call. We're always here if you've got any questions or information. Hey, if you bought the kayak from us, that's great. If you didn't, you know, we're still here to help the community, and we're always here. So feel free to shout out, or even better, come by. You'll come in a customer, but I guarantee you'll leave family. Thanks, guys.